right now living in Istanbul on a study dentistry in medical university. So yeah, it's going to be some benefits in your life.
So you're actually regarding the students' personal characteristics in the program, right?
Sure, man, let me tell you something. After working with more than 400 students from more than 10 different countries, I realized that there are only two factors which are gonna determine whether a student's gonna learn a new language or not. Do you wanna know them?
Of course.
It's the student's motivation and discipline. Only these two. It's not about the student being stupid or smart. It's not about the teacher being good or bad. It's not about the books or the resources that the student get provided with. All of these things are secondary factors. The factors which are gonna determine whether a student's gonna learn the new language or not is the student's motivation and discipline. If you can solve these two problems for the students like we do solve it for our students, any students can learn English in a short period of 2 to 3 months by reaching 110 hours of practice. Because it is something scientific. It is tested and approved by scientists. Because the new language learning procedure is not something logical but emotional.
Okay, Dennis, thank you so much for joining us today. Would you please, first of all, introduce yourself for the students?
Hi, I'm Deniz. I'm 24 and I studied dentistry at Istanbul University.
Okay, that's so cool. And would you please tell me about your goals in life?
As I said, I'm studying dentistry, so I want to become a successful dentist, and other than that, I want to have my own clinic in Istanbul.
Oh, in
That's all.
Istanbul. Yeah, that's so cool. Have you ever thought about maybe migrating to another country or stuff like that?
Yeah, sure. I'm thinking about Switzerland and living there, but for a start, I prefer to work in Istanbul.
Oh, you prefer to start your work in Istanbul and then move to
Yeah.
Switzerland. I've heard that Switzerland has got such a mesmerizing nature. And are you going
Yeah,
there for the nature?
yeah. To be honest, that's why I'm choosing that country because its nature is very beautiful, and as I like mountain climbing and camping, that's the perfect place for me.
Wow, that's so cool. And have you ever been there?
Yeah, I've been there once,
You
few
want to
years back.
tell, yeah, you want to tell us about your experience, for example, how was the country, how did you like it, or stuff like that?
I've been there to visit my family because some of my old family live there. So we went just for some camping and mountain climbing. As I said, I liked it, and it was fun. It was very, very beautiful and
My
good
main
country.
goal is that I'm really interested in medical psychology, and so I think that after graduating university, I'd like to enter some medical courses of medical psychology or something like that.
Medical
So
psychology is the one that you write drugs. You also write drugs for the patient, right?
actually, we have three professional three stages of psychology. Like you can be a therapist. It's a therapist is one who consults his clients. Then you have a clinical psychologist, like we call it. So these psychologists, they deal with more serious problems like depression,
Like my mother that deals with me.
no, actual depression or suicide. So, and clinical psychologists, they can't write prescriptions, but they some kinds help these people. So, and we also have
They talk, I guess. They talk about
Yeah.
hypnotism. Yeah, they use
So
hypnotism
hypnotist
techniques.
is like a person that is connected with uh psychoanalysis.
Oh, it's not psychology, but
Yeah, and in psychoanalysis, there's like this thing that you can make that you can hypnotize some people, and
yeah.
they can talk about their problems more free. So
Does
there's
it
Probably
help,
there's
worsen
Sam?
in time. Yeah, because you know the opposition is completely oppressed. It existed at least for some time and in some form, but now it's just non-existent because the uh, main Russian politic that was an oppositioner was incarcerated. So he's now in jail for like after surviving the attempt to kill him, and like that's like yeah. So the political stuff is actually very bad. So if we are going to talk about it, I'm not sure if anyone is interested in it. So yeah, I didn't have a chance to meet any one of them.
Yeah, you were like, you're not gonna find cool guys like me anymore.
Yeah, I'm really grateful actually that I met you because the practice that we had in English, like discussing all the various topics from our homelands to the Russian politics and I don't know foundation of Islam, that was actually so yeah. Um, I found myself improving my English speaking skills by quite a lot speaking with you. And actually, unfortunately, I haven't found such a good mm, person to speak to after you.
I'm studying in Istanbul University, medical student, fifth year, and I'm happy to be on the line with you.
Thank you so much. And would you please, first of all, tell me about your goals in life?
Of course, the biggest goal in life, as most other people have the same, is make money, be successful in my career, which is basically the most important thing that I'm looking forward to.
Oh, that's really awesome. And have you ever thought about maybe migrating to another countries? I don't know, like from Turkey, I don't know, to like maybe Russia, Europe, or America, other places?
Probably yes, because this place is just a temporary place for me, just to, study, get past the first couple of years of the university, and then I would be able to migrate to the Western Europe. That's probably my goal, and it's gonna happen in a couple of years, probably, whenever I have the
Oh,
chance. Yep.
oh, that's really awesome. And what is your favorite country to migrate to?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Western Europe, Germany, France, or probably UK would be my ideal choices.
Oh, if you want to go to the UK, you have to maybe struggle a little with the accent, you know?
Yeah, that's actually pretty tough. I was talking to one of my friends in the UK. It's a bit tough, My accent is kind of American, and it's a struggle to communicate with them. But it's nothing that huge big of deal. I can get
Yeah,
past over that easily. Yep.
yeah, you're gonna somehow adjust yourself to the environment. I don't think they got a really hard kind of accent because I've been talking with Australian people and I think
Oh,
their
Australian,
accent
yeah,
is
they're
much
another
worse, you
level.
know?
Yep, another level. Yep. But with the British is that kind of phone. It's a bit of a struggle to be able to communicate with them. They talk with a different accent, and our ears are not that familiar to that kind of way that they're talking. And that's a struggle that you can tackle in a couple of months. That would be all right. You'll get to know them.
Yeah, yeah, you've
So
got
easy.
to. And man, again, thank you so much for joining us today. And this is for the record that I'm asking. Would you please tell the students for how much you've been working together for how many
Sure,
months?
sure. Well, technically, it's been 4 months. Am I right? It was 4 or 5 months that we've started
Yeah,
to,
3.5, 4, 5.
yeah,
Yeah, it
do
was something
our
like.
sessions. Around, I believe it was 200 hours. Is that right?
Yeah, 200
Yep.
hours.
It was 200 hours. First, I studied English before, but my communication skills and my, speaking was not that perfect. So that was the main goal that we had in our sessions, and it was perfect. It was really good. These kind of normal conversations, everyday conversations, they helped me a lot learning how to be able to communicate with in English, and I'm really happy to be able to be a part of this team, be a part of this program, and I'm really happy with the results actually.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
I study
Mhm.
engineering at Istanbul University.
Okay. And would you please tell me about your goals in life?
Well, after graduating from Istanbul University, I'm
Mm-hmm.
planning on moving Germany and work there. If I be lucky, maybe I manage to find a job in one of the famous car factories like Benz or BMW.
Oh, those are your favorite car factories, right?
Yes,
That's really awesome. And in what department are you planning to work in?
manufacturing department.
The manufacturing department, man. That's really awesome. And because we're doing this live for the students, I really appreciate if you talk a little about the time that we have spent together during the classes. Like, how did you like the classes? How it was for you?
Well, I really appreciate the things you have done for me. During my time,
Thank
we had
you.
a lot of speaking and tonality practice. But
Mm-hmm.
other than that, the thing that I really like SLP system was there is no any wasted time and everything
Mm-hmm.
was going so fast, really so fast.
Oh, thanks, man, for mentioning. Yeah, we really emphasize on our student to be fast during the classes, even if it's for a speaking practice or other kinds of practice. The faster you get, the better you can master the things that you're learning. And this is for the report that I'm asking. Would you please tell the students for how long have we been working together?
Well, we worked for 3 months.
For three
Right
months.
now I'm
And
living in Istanbul. I'm studying dentistry in Medipol University. And what else? Yeah, that's me.
that's so cool. Arvin, would you please tell about your goals in life?
Well, as I told you, like I'm studying dentistry, so I'm gonna finish. I
Right.
hope I finish my studies over here.
You will do. Come
Then
on, you're smart.
guitar. Second of
Oh,
all, like yeah, like I don't have that much. Like I'm not focusing on genres, Like if like one sound, like okay, of course I know like blues theory, like how to use methods in blues, but like okay. But if you give me a classic guitar, I'm gonna play Spanish for you, of course. I love flamenco, not gonna lie.
flamingo.
Yeah.
And Arvin, what are your? We talked about your purposes. Would you please talk about them? More specifically, like what kind of home do you like to live in? What kind of
Well, yeah, actually, that's cool. That's cool. So much personal, though. Yeah,
yeah,
well, to
you're
be honest,
digging into your personality.
well, like New Zealand is like an island, so like, and has a beautiful nature, beautiful views all the time. And like, I want to have a like not a large house, like maybe medium house near the sea, living with my dogs, and yeah, that's
I'm
it.
studying in dentistry in Istanbul University.
Okay. Would you please tell me about your goals in life?
Well, after I finishing my studying, first I should go back to my country, Iran, and I have got to do military service for 2 years. And after
Mm-hmm.
that, I want to have my own dentistry clinic in Karaj, and inside of this, that I want to study endodontics especially.
Oh God, that's a really big thing to do.
Thank you.
And have you ever thought about maybe migrating to another country or maybe
Yes,
the same stuff?
yeah, sure. I'm thinking about that, but not now. Maybe in 10 or 15 years later. Uh, I love where I live actually, but in future
Mhm.
maybe I go to Swiss if I have enough money and a good
Yeah, sure, mate.
language certificate.
And I'm studying medicine in Medipol University.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20 years old. And
Yeah.
Would you please first of all, tell me about your goals in life?
I want to be a very good doctor, and when I finish my lessons, I want to go to France and work there.
In which city, like Paris, Monaco, which one?
Paris,
Have you
maybe.
in
Yeah.
Paris? Copa del Rey, maybe?
I don't think so because right now, Atletico Madrid is on top of the league.
Yeah.
Real Madrid right now is not in a good situation.
Yeah.
We have to buy more players in the future.
Yeah, I've heard that you're gonna buy Alaba from Bayern Munich and maybe some players from I think, God, I forgot him. Maybe there was another player from France.
I like